How's it going, everybody? This is Rob Novakast back with another video. Do another kind of Halloween review or movie review vlog where I just do a quick response to or quick review of the movie in question. Now, for this one, I'm going way back for through history. Classic horror film or monster flick. The 1931 Dracula, which was directed by Todd Browning and Carl Freud. Hopefully I said it correctly. Written by Bram Stoker, Hamilton Dean, and John L. Balderson. Starring Bela Lugosi, Helen Chandler, and David Manners, and many, many more. Again, this is I guess this is one of the earliest aspects of the Dracula story, and to a degree, it is for the most part known by a lot of people, at least a lot of film historians. It is one of the classic films, the black and white films, that honestly, I want to say to an extent, I would recommend to people, like, if it's not scary, I'll be honest, but then again, that's me. But to a degree, to see what scared people back in the day is actually really, really interesting to think about. But then again, I think to an extent we are a lot more fearful that we were back in that day than we are now. But you guys know the story. You have Dracula, a vampire, who who starts off in Transylvania, moves to London with the help of his puppet, so to speak, or a man that he basically had fed off of and made his slave, and goes around killing people. You have characters like, I think, Van Helsing, that assist in trying to defeat Dracula, whereas as time progresses, a variety of characters that have been targeted by Dracula are more likely going to be affected or turn into vampires due to his curse. It is a very, I mean, to an extent, it's very simplistic story, as well as a movie itself is very simplistic. And back in the day, especially with how it was, where it was basically more of like a theatrical play, so to speak, whereas in a lot of scenes where, like, let's say a person dies, or the villain is taken out and killed off, he's killed off screen, and a lot of times we are it's kind of left to our imagination of what is going on. So to a degree, this is one of the greatest films ever created back in the day. So ultimately, it is. I mean, and unfortunately, I'm trying to scramble to say a few things about this film. I guess to an extent, it's, I would say, lighting and the use of lights, the use of puppets was fun to watch. And that's very little, by the way. Bela Lugosi playing as Dracula is probably the best aspect of this. His range of creepy is amazing. You have Helen Chandler playing as Mina, David Manners playing John Hawker, Dwight Fryer as Renfield, Ever Van Sloan as Van Helsing, Hubert Bunster as Dr. Seward, Franz Dade as Lucy, and to an extent, each and every actor plays their role excellently. And as I said before, with how limited they were back in the day, this kind of plays off as like a theatrical play. So, and honestly, I think it works for that fact, because it is a very old film. So, bottom line, I'm trying to figure out what to give this. Because honestly, as it is, I enjoy the film. I really enjoy it. So, I think I'm going to give this a... Let's go with a 9 out of 10. Honestly, I love the film. It's classic. And I hope that it's... help people watch it. I mean, honestly, this is one of those films to watch during Halloween. So, if you guys can, please check it out. Honestly, it is a good film, and honestly, should continue to be preserved in history, as well as checked out by people who are really wanting to get into film. To see, again, I like looking at these films. I always think that we should look back to the past of what films have come from, and look at if anything, like, kind of respect the past and use that to help build our films for today. So, anywho, 9 out of 10. I really enjoyed this. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Truly appreciate it. If you guys can, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. If you guys want to follow us on social media, links are in the description down below, as well as check out our daily content and the weekly podcast. With that being said, this is Novakast signing off. Have a good one. Take care. And I will see you guys next video.